Down the track. Mike, we've all sat in fascination over the last decade or just under at the great rivalry between Roosie's Swans versus the West Coast Eagles, and now, of course, John Lemire. And have a look at this for a tradition. 4 points, 2 points, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. 3 1 points in a row. You get thousands on that as odds. 12 points, 5 points, and then a massive blowout in 2011. By 13 points.
The period 5 to 7, I reckon, the period 2005 to that to me was bigger than any of the traditional contests we've grown up with. I love those games.
Yeah.
I mean, the standard, the quality was great, the results were tight. It was just another level to me, the Swans and West Coast in that period.
Well, even being part of it, it's amazing when you look at it. I just sit there and you just can't believe that two teams could play consistently games of that high quality and that closeness. It was just extraordinary. And even sort of went past when we both went down a little bit and came back up. It's just an amazing, I don't know whether you call it a coincidence or just two teams that just happen to play, you know, so well against each other.
It's just been great to sit back and watch it, Ruzi. And it's almost as if the players knew there was this heavyweight title coming on. Because on the weekend, Sam Reid got himself prepared. It was his best game for the year. And we'll look at Dean Cox's magnificence down in Tasmania in just a sec. But Sam Reid, it's all just starting to gel.
Yeah,
again.
Look, he did enjoy too many one-on-one contests, Rosie, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He got his confidence back. He attacked the footy. He's always been, even when his kicking's been wayward, his hands have always been good, haven't they?
Yeah, I think the good thing with Sam Reid is Good's coming back. Obviously, Mumford's played a bit forward, even Pike, Lewis Roberts-Thompson. But this is the fellow, I think, Cox. I mean, he just keeps on going and going and going. And, you know, I know we've sort of marvelled at Nat Nui, but this guy, if you had to take one ruckman just to win a premiership this year, it'd be Cox. I mean, he's exceptional. We can see here both ends of the field. He's still good with his ruck work. I mean, Mike, you probably talked about him years ago in terms of where he was standing in the game, but he was just exceptional against North Melbourne.
You did write a column about him in 2017, Cox, which is 5 years ago, and you were singing his praises back there, comparing him. In fact, I said you did say that John Nichols, Polly Farmer, Len Thompson, Simon Madden are the most influential ruckmen of the last 50 years. Yet as good as they all were, none had this bloke's all-round skill. It was a massive rap and got a lot of talk around the country.
And I still stick with that. I think there's nothing that he can't do. He's so athletic, his engine's good, we know about his marking, goes forward and kicks goals. Look, he went missing for probably 2, maybe 3 years, combination. West Coast struggled, he had injuries. But look, to see him play this year, it just takes me back to 2007. He's the complete player, isn't he?
We used to tag him, I mean, which is unheard of for a ruckman because he just gets them going. He's a linked midfield ruckman that can go forward and kick goals, drop back in the hole. I mean, if you were looking at a prototype ruckman, he would be it.
Going to be tough for the All-Australian selectors. I think you can tick off Cox because he will get the ruck stroke tall forward role, probably edges out the likes of Paddy Ryder, and then there's going to be one other, and we'll probably...
Are you still on the panel? Because that would put Nick Natanui in.
He'd be a certainty by now.
The West Coast
but I'm not on the panel. Speaking to Mark Rasciuto yesterday, strange enough, he thinks that big boy Sam Jacobs from Adelaide may be
That's
going
not strange. Well. I think everyone in Adelaide, certainly everyone connected with the Adelaide Footy Club, thinks that we underestimate the impact Sam Jacobs has had at the Crows.
I don't think we do. I think we know that there's going to be 2 blokes that are stiff. There's 4 guys at the top, 2 are going to be stiff and 2 are going to be lucky.
Yeah, look, he's been very, very good. I mean, there's some suggestion why did Carlton let him go. I mean, I don't subscribe to that. I mean,